Hi Hollywood Lifers, it's your beauty editor Eden Univer here, and I'm here with Gregory Alan, celebrity hairstylist, and we're going to talk about holiday hairstyles and some trends for 2012. What are like some of your top trends you're excited to see?
For the new year for 2012, I really do see a lot of new, maybe people are being a little bit more bolder as far as their cuts. I feel like people are going to have a lot more attitude in their hair. I've been seeing more of that A-line going on as we saw with Katy Perry. So it's been more shattered, more broken up. It's not so much that really pretty hair, it's kind of more rough, a little bit more attitude. And then I think softening it a bit with some more color. I'm seeing more pastels and light tones coming in. So
yeah, she has that really pretty, the blonde hair now.
I know, because it was a little violet tone for a while now. She's smoothed it out to a little soft
she's
baby
back
blonde.
to her roots, literally. What are your 3 favorite hairstyles in Hollywood right now?
For me, what I always do love is January Jones, Lea Michele, and also J-Lo. With Lea Michele, what I always love with her hair is that it's always looks very shiny, very healthy. Always has a beautiful, nice, soft wave into it, and it's not that coiled, tight curl that you see, but it's more beachy, more bohemian style. But it's always very healthy with her fringe. I think it always looks amazing. She always looks great. As far as with J-Lo is always a girl to rock the red carpet. So she has her hair always pretty nice and tight and pulled and very clean and just beautiful, not a hair out of place. More elegant. I would say she's definitely more on the elegant side. January Jones, with her hair trends I always see with her, I always love when she does the old Hollywood. So, she always maybe does a bright lip, a deep side part, old Hollywood glamour, the coil under wave. It's kind of timeless.
Definitely. I love those 3 picks. I think those are great. And what would you say is a good tip for a girl who has short hair like Rooney Mara? She's gorgeous, but some girls may feel like there's not a lot they can do because their hair's so short. Is there a styling product? What's your recommendation?
I always think when women have shorter hair is you have to accessorize. I think accessorizing is definitely the key thing for any holiday season that you're going out, you're going to a party, an office event. You always want to accessorize. So maybe you're going to match the color in your accessory. Maybe there's some bedazzling, there's some jewels, you have some earth tones. You can maybe with your purse, your handbag, so you can just tie the whole look together. Also too, if you have some pomade, I think together with that, I think you're going to look amazing.
Great. I think that sounds amazing. I love to accessorize, so I think that's a good tip. Okay, and if you had longer, kind of straight or curly, easy to manage hair, we're going to see a Hollywood hairstyle that you are going to create right here for us. So we have Dawn in the studio, and she is going to get her hair done with a beautiful holiday hairstyle.
So this is our model Dawn for today, and this is before we're going to be setting her for her holiday hair. All we did is we put some mousse, some salon graphic shaping mousse throughout her hair, and gave it a nice blow dry and tongued her with an 1.25" iron. Okay, so when you're going to be getting ready for your holiday hairstyle, there's a lot of options and tools that you can actually use to achieve this look. There's these amazing things called donuts here. They sell them at Ricky's. They come in different sizes and different colors. Depending on which hair color that you have, you kind of want to match it similar to that. And actually, if you don't have one of these sponges yourself, you could actually even take a sponge from the kitchen, just put a hole in it, and then it's the base for your shape. We are going to just take our Mason Pearson brush and just going to be spraying it with the hairspray directly on the brush. Because what we want to do is we want to make sure that this hair goes onto the top of the head, directionalizing as if she's going to do a ballerina bun. And you just spray your sides. Make sure it's a flexible hairspray too. You're going to kind of want that because you don't want anything too hard. When you're positioning this, you want to follow along with the jawline here. So the jawline's going up here. That's going to be where you're going to want to put your ponytail, because that's going to make it look really young, very fresh. So when you feel like you've locked your style in, that you've got it into the correct ponytail, you're going to be using this brand here. It's called Blacks. They're amazing. They come in multiple colors. They're a gum elastic, and if you don't actually have these, you can kind of pick them up normally at any beauty supply. You could also just use any other hairband that you have, but I definitely prefer these. They are really strong, very durable, and they'll hold your style all night long. And another thing too, for some people, if you do have shorter hair, you can always play with extensions, and you can also give more length, more body with it. So I just brought an extra additional here too. With your extensions that would be already cut, you would just put a rubber band at the base of them here too. And all we're going to do is we're just going to be adding this to our ponytail, actually, just to give it more body. Once you've decided how dramatic actually you want to be for the night out, you can choose for something very large and be definitely more editorial, or you can do something a little bit more subdued and more simple, but still really beautiful at the same time. I'm going to be leaving a piece out from the ponytail, and I'm going to do a little special something with that in a little bit. For right now, all you're doing is you just take the hair at the base, and pull the donut through the hair and pull that down to the head. You need really long hairpins. These ones are excellent too. I actually got these in Paris, but you definitely need really long, secure hairpins. So what you just do is you go towards the base of the sponge, go into the hair and push it in. So this hair is not going to feel heavy at all because all the weight, all the pins go into the sponge. Nothing is actually pinning into her hair, but it's going to be locked down all night long. So she's not going to have to be worrying about what's going to happen throughout the night when I'm, dancing with my boyfriend and any of that. So, okay. And so once you've secured this, lock the sponge down with our long hairpins. You can just separate this here in some sections here because there's actually like a mass of hair. Now you have a lot of hair. And you can just take it, so we took it in thirds. So I'm going to take it in thirds. Just kind of tease the base. Just put your comb into the hair and go down with it. And what you can start doing then also too is taking some shorter hairpins. You can use shorter hairpins, bobby pins. Since our hair is like a dark brown, you are going to want to tend to stay with the dark brown tones. You're not going to want to do any golds because that will definitely show. But when you just start smoothing it around the sponge, you're just pinning it into the hair. So we're just getting like a nice, smooth, clean shape. And so what I did is I left a piece of hair out because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a braid, which I always love braids. I think braids are very festive and fun, and you can like either dress it up or down, but I always definitely love some texture in here. So I'm going to actually do like a fishbone braid. So once you finish up with your fishbone braid, I always like to just piece it out. So you just take the little vents with your fingers and just open a little bit, but make sure that the ends are secured so it doesn't come unraveled. This is going to have more of like a very softness, more bohemian, more of a natural romantic tone to it. Okay, so with that, and then to smooth out and finish up your look, what you're just going to want to do is just go around the hairline. I always like using a rat tail comb, spray the hair. I'm using the Salon Graphic Shaping Spray, and then just cleaning up, going up to the hairline. Once you've got your sides all nice and clean, you can take like the same colored hairnet as you have of the actual hair, and it will just smooth out this whole shape here and give it a nice, beautiful cleanliness. So today we are going to do that for you, and I'll show you. You can get them they come in packages like this. Any beauty supply store, once again, too, will have this. You're going to have more of a harder time finding it at a drugstore, but beauty supply stores will definitely have this. But all you just do is you just take it and you put it right around the hair. And you want to put some tension on it because you just want to make sure that that shape is nice and clean. And then you're just going to secure the ends also, too, with a hairpin. And then with this braid that we also left at the end, just to have some fun with it, we can maybe just wrap it kind of on the shape here, which I think looks kind of cool. And we can make it vent out a little bit more too, a little bit more wider. So then it almost looks like a Celtic knot. If you have like old vintage clips, some old barrettes, something maybe your grandma gave you, something like a really cool earring that you just like the vintageness or the organicness of it, you could always pin that or clip that in the side, or maybe in the back here too. It could be like a nice surprise, when you're going to a party. Instead I always love the braid, so that's why we incorporated the braid into the hairstyle here. And I think you're left with a beautiful look for the holidays.
Gregory, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so fun. I learned so much, and I can't wait to try that hairstyle that you showed us on Dawn. Thanks for watching Hollywood Lifers. For all of your celebrity news, gossip, style, beauty, and more, keep coming back to HollywoodLife.com.